Hello guys, in this video I'll explain what you get when you buy this model, so it will be a quick presentation of how the file structure works, how to turn the fur off and on, and how the rig works. If we get the file structure, you receive something close to this, in which there's this folder with all the posed files. There's 3 poses in .dae, .fbx, and .obj. There's also a Blender folder in which you can get the neutral pose, the 3 poses, and a pointing animation in the Blender file. And then the textures is in here. When you open the file, your textures may not be automatically synced. So in that case, you come to File menu, External Data, and Find Missing Files. And then you just go to your folder structure, Blender, and just hit Find Missing Files, and it will find every file that's missing and link it automatically. So to turn the fur on and off, just select the main mesh, go to the particles properties, and then you have in some sections all the fur in the body. So you have the main fur over the body, over the hands, on the tail, in the back, in the inner ear section, in the face, and in the cheeks. In here it's just the visualization, but if you render the file, it will still have the fur. But if you also uncheck these icons on the right, it will turn off on the render as well. So let's understand how the rig works. I'm using the Pierrick Picot's rigging convention. You can search him on YouTube. To better visualize this rig, I recommend using the Bone Layer Management add-on. So you just press N when you have the rig selected and find the Bone Layers tab, and you see that each layer has a name describing which part, which section of the rig is turned on or off as far as visibility goes. So this is the default visibility that you receive, but you can see all the deformation bones that you can use. In here you have bones that is related to the rigging, but it doesn't directly deform the mesh. And from here to the bottom you have the controllers, so it will be what you actually animate to move the character. In this rig we have all the basic stuff like the hips movement and torso movement, and you have IK and FK, which you can turn on and off on this options sign in here. So you just slide these 2 options in here to turn on and off the IK and FK, and you have other options as well to make the arms automatically follow the chest, or the head to follow the chest as well, and you have another one for the neck, and so on and so forth. You have one for the eyes as well to make it follow the head. It also comes with some facial features. So you have here, you have the phonemes, which you can use, the U sound, U sound, A sound, BMP, which will not work properly if the mouth is open, but you can see it better here, F and V, S and Z and I. And you can also control it manually as well. So you have a bunch of controls in here for the eyebrows, individually, the eye control for each eye, to close the eyes, and for the ears as well. So it's a standard face rig. And finally, to remove the clutter, that's why I recommend using the Bone Layers add-on. So for instance, if I want to animate the tongue, it becomes a little messy to select exactly the controllers that I want. But if I turn everything off except for the tongue, now I have a much easier time to control it and animate it.